Lords and ladies, my name is Archaic King. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Story of Seasons, Tree of Towns. And before we begin, because we do have the not the Harvest Festival, the Goddess Festival to look forward to, we just have to go to bed first. I wanted to talk a little bit about some news that had been released concerning the latest Harvest Moon game. I don't remember it was like Light of Hope or Beacon of Hope or Lighthouse of Hope or something to do with light, something to do with hope. And the confusion over that title, and it really sucks about how Natsume, well, not really how they went about it. It sucks that more people aren't aware of this. Like, only the most hardcore of Harvest Moon fans seem to be aware of this, and other people aren't. And that is that Natsume's more recent titles in the Harvest Moon franchise are a brand new franchise, starting back in, well, I think it was 2014. And you might be thinking, well, Archaic, how's that possible? Natsume's been publishing and releasing these Harvest Moon games for a decade or so. How could this be a brand new franchise? Well, that's because Natsume, see, they own the name Harvest Moon, but the content, the actual games themselves, belong to a Japanese series. And I don't mean to butcher it, but I believe it's Bokucho Monogatari, something along those lines. And Natsume, for the past decade or so, at least up till 2014, have always been the ones who have published them here in the West for us Americans and other people. And they came up with the name Harvest Moon because obviously you don't want to like try to sell a bunch of Westerners some game that sounds very Japanese. Because I don't think Harvest Moon would have sold as well if they left it Bokujo Monogatari. I don't think they would have sold as many copies, and we might not even have the games here in the West if that were the case. But that's the original title of the games in Japan. And somewhere along the way, the original company, I think they're called Marvelous, that's their name now. I think they've had several different name changes and mergers over the years. They decided to go with a different publisher, or a different developer or whatever. Xseed, I think is the name. I think, yeah, if you look on the box, I think that's what that says. Yeah. And because of that, they had to go with a different name, because Natsume, of course, owned the license, owned the title Harvest Moon. They didn't own the actual games, just the name. And so the actual original Harvest Moon games became Story of Seasons, which is what we're playing right now. This is the real Harvest Moon. Anything that Natsume puts out, whatever they call it, Lost Valley, Light of Hope, or whatever that new game is called, or Skytree was one of them. I think that one got canceled. Those aren't actually Harvest Moon. Those are a brand new, that's Natsume's Harvest Moon. It's not the actual Harvest Moon series. That's Story of Seasons. And so many people don't seem to know that. And I just really wanted to get off my chest, but people were like, oh look, Harvest Moon's back. I guess that's thanks to the success of Stardew Valley. And I'm sitting here like, what? And then more people are like, yeah, Stardew Valley's success, has allowed the game it's based on, Harvest Moon, to come back. And I'm sitting here like, Harvest Moon didn't go anywhere. It hasn't. Even prior to the split between Natsume and Marvelous, the games have been coming out like either every year or every other year. Okay? They didn't go anywhere. It's not like they were gone and then Stardew Valley came, which I think was released in 2014 or 2015, and then all of a sudden, boom, the games came back. No, Harvest Moon has been around for a long time. They didn't go anywhere, guys. They didn't go anywhere. But I just saw that, and it annoyed me because so many people are ignorant that no, Stardew Valley didn't facilitate the return of the Harvest Moon franchise. The Harvest Moon franchise hasn't left. It's just under a new name, Story of Seasons. And even Natsume's games, they've been around. Their new franchise based on the Harvest Moon game name has been around since 2014. And even then, when Natsume was still being the one, publishing the games here in the West, that was only like a couple of years, like a year or so prior to the split. So I don't know where people get the idea that Stardew Valley allowed the return of Harvest Moon to come back. Harvest Moon didn't leave. They went under a new name, but we've gotten Harvest Moon games and now story seasons very frequently. And I don't know. I just wanted to get that out of my way, off my chest. Hopefully that informs some of you who weren't aware of the situation. But I'm probably going to make a much more detailed video about it. I've done one in the past, but I have a bigger following now, and I want to make a video about it just to hopefully educate people, because I don't want to see those people confused. So, yes, anyways, I don't want that to be the entire topic of today's video. So, let's go ahead and sleep and wake up, and we're about to go to the Goddess Festival, right? I think that's on the 26th, right? Yeah, but first we gotta take care of our crops before we actually go and have any kind of fun. But oh, if you noticed, my watering can is red now. I actually got it dyed. I wanted it blue, but I didn't have any of the the blue flowers I wanted, so it was either this or green. Thanks to all the aloe I have, but I don't like the color green so much, so I got red. But if if I ever get the actual requirements, I might do blue. I think it's cool that we can customize our tools, because I don't think you could do that in the previous story seasons. In that one, I think they would change color, but only because they were being upgraded, as opposed to you being able to like dye them different colors. So that's pretty cool. And now a topic of conversation that we've been having here the past couple of videos, and by now some of you may have left suggestions of what my goals and plans should be. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to read any of those because I'm pre-recording all these, but I think one of the next steps we should just take, and we might not even have to actually do any of this, because once summer rolls around, we'll be doing some of those like farming tips and whatnot that I talked about in the previous videos. So we might not have to worry about like hatching a plan for the next couple of videos. But I wanted to say that I wanted to... Where's my pitchfork? I wanted to start like upgrading some of my tools so that, my stamina doesn't deplete as quickly. I mean, so far we're doing well, but I feel like once summer and fall and whatnot roll around, we'll be getting like tons of new crops to manage, and I want to make sure that we don't expend more stamina than we can take. Oops, I think I forgot to brush the cow before I milked her. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think it really matters. There you go. Let's give you some more food. I think I bought some fodder last time, and I don't think I needed to. I should have just, like, cut down this. But, whatever. Live and learn. I always joked about the fact that the doo-doo left behind by the chicken is as if it was a cow or something. Like, it's, like, huge. When really chickens don't... I don't think that chickens really make that big a mess. Oh my god, we are really tired. Look at that. Luckily, I think I still might have some tomato juice on me. Yep, well, I only have one. I also have butter. I didn't know I had that. So, tomato juice. That didn't really restore too much, but that might be enough for us to go mining. It's still only 8, so we still have 2 hours, or 2 minutes, in the case of, waiting for that one woman. I forgot her name already, but she's going to be here on the crossroads. But I think we could probably get in some part-time jobs before we actually have to go to the Goddess Festival. I'm not sure. We can go check, see what kind of like part-time jobs they have today. Let's see. There you are. Horatio. Never remember this guy's name. So we got harvester, weeder. Oh, her name's Megan. We have to wait for Megan. Woodcutter. Well, there's so much to do today. Ship any kind of egg. We can do this now, and we can probably even do this. So let's do a couple of these. Wow, we can probably accept this. We'll accept this. We will accept this. We can probably go ahead and do... Well, no time's really gonna pass when we do our part-time jobs. I think it's funny how Ford actually grows crops, even though I'm not sure what he would need them for. But it looks like he gave us some food. If we scroll on down. No, yes, he gave us vegetable etuver, if that's even how you pronounce it. It's a Lula Coco food. We could eat... Oh, he gave us 5. Yeah, I'm going to eat one of them. How much stamina does that restore? Ooh, I like. Now there's an icon down there. It's because I know that some food gives effects, but I'm not sure what that one is. It's a fish. I wonder if we could go look that up in our bookshelf to see what that does. Does it maybe have something to do with our stamina? I don't really know. We can do some mining while we're here to kind of like test that out. Well, it doesn't have to do with our stamina. It mostly has to do, it should have something to do with fishing, if the symbol's any indication. I'll probably look it up once I'm done with the video, or we'll head to the bookshelf before the day is done, so I can see what that is. But right now we're almost out of time. I'm probably going to do one more part-time job here in the last few seconds. We'll probably do Megan's because she's closer to the crossroads. No wonder I have so many weeds. They've been letting me keep them this entire time. That's crazy. Also, I thought doing the part-time jobs didn't pass time, but it seems that it did, because now it's 10. Also, did I get the date wrong? Because I thought the Goddess Festival was today. I know I have a calendar, a pocket calendar on me, so let's go ahead and check it. I was wrong. It was the 27th. Well, don't I feel like a dunce. Today is Desi's birthday. I don't know what Desi likes. Let me check Fogu real quick. You know, I paid only a little bit of attention to Desi in the previous story seasons. I don't remember what her purpose was in that game. I know we could give her stuff by dropping it into the lake. But for the life of me, I cannot remember what her purpose is in that game, or even in this game. She likes mushroom pie, she likes strawberries, she likes pineapple, silky eggs, and great silky eggs. But doesn't say anything about like something else that I could give her. Let me see if you guys suggested any. I don't think you guys did, no. That's unfortunate. Oh well, I guess it really doesn't matter. I mean, we could give her something that she might not hate, and that'll work. So let's go ahead and try to do that. See, what would Desi like? Oops, no, she doesn't. I was like going to that lake over there. No, she'd be up further. Oh boy. Hopefully we don't give her anything that she'll, you know, hate. No, that would be a shame. Okay, so she's over here. Oops, sorry animal. Got it mad. Farmers are more likely than other people to be able to see us, but that doesn't mean every farmer can. What is it that lets people see us? I don't know, really. All I know is that everyone who can is special somehow. Sorry, that's not very helpful. Do you want to discuss something? Gather up items. What does that do again? Yeah, like, it seems like she's only like the network play character now. That's disappointing. She got like shunted all the way down to like basically a useless character. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what she might like. I don't have any wrapping paper, nor do I know how to get anything like that. So let's just try giving her a moondrop flower. You know, that's really nice. A flower's a nice gift. Let's see. A birthday present for me? Oh, thank you so much. Okay. Also, it looks like pressing L also lets you know how much they like you, I think. There's also a book that does that, and we'll probably go check that in a second, but I think we should do more part-time jobs. I'm surprised I didn't do them all in one go, but then I thought the festival was today, so let's go ahead and skip past this. I decided not to do the other part-time jobs. I'd only get like 200 gold from them, and I decided to skip them. Probably because it's going to take up so much of my time. We still do have, I think, 3 other part-time jobs that we can do right now before we go ahead and call it quits for the day. And those are the eggs, I think milk. Let me go ahead and check. Better to double check than accidentally send 2 less, or too few or too many. So yeah, 1 egg, 2 milk, 3 vegetables. So 1, 2, and 3. So items in. So let's see. 3 vegetables. There you go. 2 milk. And 1 egg. There we go. That's all good. Although actually I should probably send the rest of my items. Let's see. Because I have 7 radishes. I don't want to send all my radishes. I don't know why I'm keeping them. I'm going to grow more. But so I do want to put them in the seed maker when I get them. I'm just not sure if maybe I'll have a later quality. Like maybe I'll have 2 stars by then. I'm not sure. I just have an attachment to not sending all my items at once, but maybe I should. I could probably make something with them first. But I think that's going to be it for this video. And I'm not sure how short it ended up being, but I thought today was going to be the Goddess Festival, but I got the dates mixed up. My bad. I don't know why I thought it was today. I don't know. The 26th just seems like the right number, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and fix some food, hopefully, and ship those things off to Little Coco, and I will see you in 2 days for the actual date of the Goddess Festival. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.